In a small community like St. Cuthbert's Mission, opportunities are limited, but with a scholarship, the possibilities are endless on what the people can achieve. The government's 20,000 online scholarship program, which is being administered through the Guyana Online Academy of Learning, GOAL, was recently taken to the only Amerindian community in Region 4. In the eyes of 19-year-old Darren Katau, the program represents a window of opportunity. He is wasting no time in grasping the chance since he aspires to be the first member of his family to attain higher education.
So far, my entire family they went to a certain standard in their education, but never finish off or fulfill. And I don't want to drop in that category. I want to be that or that one to make a change in my family to do something better, because every other just went there and dropped and didn't do nothing with the things that with the position and get. So I never get that chance or that opportunity like the rest of my family member did.
However, since Darren did not complete his secondary education, and one might wonder, how then can he pursue a bachelor's degree in tourism? Well, the scholarship programs offer a 6-month bachelor's preparatory program. Once successful at this program, candidates can move on to pursue a degree of their choice. He believes that once he completes his degree, he would be able to help not only his family, but his entire community.
I just want to be an example in my family of capable of what they could have done when they had the opportunity, and the opportunity what they get and I can do with it when I finish my program. So I'm 100% happy and excited about this program, the online scholarship, because to able to give me a second chance in my education to complete my education or to fulfill whatever I want to do.
With the government slated to roll out the program over the next 5 years, offering a total of 20,000 scholarships at various levels, the young man is hopeful that he can continue to advance his educational pursuits.
And I'm not only going to stop when I finish off this course, or if I get the chance to do it, I wouldn't even stop when I finish off. I want to go and build myself more and more and achieve bigger things that I can accomplish in life. Because everything is there in front of you. It's just you have to go and grab it and be wise about it or what you want to do in this life. And I'm going in that direction. I'm putting every effort and interest inside of achieving what I want to do.
Darren, the second of 5 children, said he is also encouraging his sister to grasp the opportunity. He believes she has what it takes to excel.
This was not only about me, but it's also about the family and what future we want for ourselves. So I was interested also in my sister to make her be interested inside, because it's free. It's not by any cost or anything. So I was trying to push her forward to be interested in this program also of taking the scholarship to see what, because she is a bit brilliant than I am and she have everything that it takes, and to give her a little more push, she will get there.
The young Katau is not the only one from his community who is looking to make the most of the online scholarships. 22-year-old Prince PHILLIPS is following suit. Like Darren, he also intends to pursue a degree in tourism. The young man says he recognizes that Guyana's tourism sector is growing and believes that his own village, St. Cuthbert's Mission, could be a major tourism hub.
Well, I see a lot of potential in the community, and why I apply for that is once I get a proper education about tourism, St. Cuthbert's Mission, it's a nice place, but it needs development. So if by chance I get a scholarship in that area, it will be, like I say, it could be life-changing, and it could help develop the community also. The community have a lot of potential, especially in tourism, I could say, especially in tourism.
At present, the community has only one eco lodge, but Prince has ambitious plans, hoping that one day he too can open an establishment in the area to boost tourism. Already, he is part of the Community Support Officers Program, makes indigenous jewelry, and does welding and fabrication in his spare time. However, PHILLIPS recognizes that getting an education is the best pathway to achieving his goal and the goals of other young people within these communities.
Well, this is a huge opportunity, I should say, for all the youths and so in this community. to help them educate themselves in whatever area they apply in.
Opportunities in communities like St. Cuthbert's Mission are limited. Young residents are therefore brimming with joy at the prospect of free higher education for which they do not have to leave their homes. 21-year-old Cassie JUNOR, a teacher at the St. Cuthbert's Primary School, is also capitalizing on this initiative. She is seeking a scholarship for a certificate in teaching of readings. She believes that this program will serve her well to deliver a better quality of education to her students.
I'm a primary school teacher, and reading is like one of the biggest issues. So I feel this training or this scholarship will help me to better my teaching, improving my delivery, and helping my students.
The young lady believes that the government's online scholarship program is exactly what is needed for young people to realize their dreams. For one thing, it is free and does not put any financial strain on the pockets of recipients.
I must say kudos to the government of Guyana, and this is a great opportunity because we have a lot of students or youths who just finished secondary school and don't have or are not privileged enough to further their education, and I feel this would help them greatly because they can do this from the comfort of their homes without having to go to Georgetown and having a place to stay, transportation, all these costly things that permits them from having a higher education.
Ms. Amanda MAHADEO, a former midwife and resident of the community, says she is happy the government did not forget about St. Cuthbert's Mission or the hinterland regions in rolling out the scholarships initiative.
What it's going to do for our community is going to develop especially young people and those people who have left school at an early age, or they wrote their exams, CXC, and do not have much to do. They end up going into the interior areas. But now with the Gold Scholarship initiative by the government, this is really going to develop our community.
Deshao Timothy Andrews says the program is a perfect fit for his community, since many opportunities are not available for young people leaving school.
Those students who are right in CXC, right in our village, they're only entitled for 6 subjects. But with this initiative, like I said, it's really going to boost their whatever they have set themselves out for. Most of them will end up into the interior. Some of them will be idling in the village for a couple months or a couple years until they get a job to go into interior or to go and do some lumber work. That's basically it. There is not much that has been provided in the past. So, like I said, this is just the ideal opportunity for them.
Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly and former Taoiseach of the community, LENOX SHUMAN, has hailed the government's program. He said it provides a level playing field regardless of people's location.
In many far-flung communities, you have to remember that some of the people, while they may be interested in education, the opportunity does not exist for them because, the University of Guyana is housed on the coast. So in many of these communities, what this really does is that it builds a bridge for them now to pursue higher education without having to go to Georgetown and have to rent and buy and everything else with the incurred expenses. There are also a variety of things that this permits communities to do. Take, for example, many communities want to get into agriculture. Many of them want to get into ecotourism. So what this really does is that it helps these communities to build their capacity to be able to absorb or develop those products.
While the program is being administered by GOAL, the Ministry of Public Service has the enormous task of vetting applications. Minister of Public Service Honorable Sonia Parag said she is proud to be involved in the project, but more importantly, she is happy that young people are responding positively.
What is being offered here, you cannot find anywhere else. This is a great opportunity for the next 5 years. And so we're encouraging Guyanese to take it. And the President, His Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali, would have had a vision beyond what a lot of us would have seen in the 5 years leading up to the 2020 elections. And it is not only the vision, it is actually speaking to persons on the ground and knowing what it is that was lacking and what they needed. And so this initiative is a great one, but for many more reasons than just earning a higher education. It is giving you an easy way of earning a higher education.
Minister of Education Honorable Priya Manikchan notes that the program is a fulfillment of a manifesto promise made by the PPPC. She adds that it is also a direct response to what the people wanted and needed for their personal advancement.
We can't place a value on education because it's invaluable, and it will serve you so many times repeatedly that you really can't count it. And the truth is, your life changes if you have qualifications that allow you independence. Anything that allows you to be independent, that allows you to earn for yourself, that allows you the confidence and dignity of knowing you can stand by yourself and stand up for yourself, is something that cannot be measured.
Government ministers have been leading outreaches countrywide to ensure that every citizen is made aware of the opportunities and are provided with a chance to capitalize on them. The program is being executed by the Ministries of Education and Public Service.